Okay, let's start this sortie video off with me walking away from my computer because my dog decided to pick this exact moment to leave. Okay, now, I bet you're wondering, what is the topic of today's video? Well, I'm gonna tell you. It is technology. Yeah. And or it could be about paper, like what's the most boring thing you can possibly think of? Like paper, technology, books, libraries. Let's just take the books a step further. uh, I guess the topic is being bored. The topic is being bored. It's not about technology or anything like that. I wanted to make it a bit boring of a thing to, like, yeah. You get the point, okay? You get the point. You stupid little robot. Ow, ow. Stop shooting me. But yeah, it's just like being bored in general. Now, I am bored literally always. Like, you'd be surprised how often I'm bored. Like, I play games constantly. I do stuff constantly. Like, there's never a moment where I'm, like, not doing anything. And, like, even if I'm at school, which, yeah, like, school can be boring, but, like, still. There's never a time I'm just not doing anything. And it's just... I don't know. I just, like, I'm always bored of what's happening around me. I always, like, want there more to happen. But, like, I don't even know what I want more to happen. I just want something to excite me. Always. And, like, I would say that's, like, a big thing that, like, a lot of different people have with their lives. Like, thinking just, like, life is too boring and yada, yada, yada. And because of that, they get all depressed and stuff about it. Now, that ain't me. I'm just like, yeah, life's kind of boring, but meh. Well, like, nonetheless, that doesn't really, like, solve the fact that, yeah, I'm boring. But, like, you gotta focus on the, like, the happy times. I just don't focus on them well. Like, oh my god, earlier today I was so close to falling asleep in class. It's been a very boring day. Like, even the teacher was just, like, in like, a boring mood. I don't mean, like, he was being more boring than usual. I mean, like, even he was like, today's really dragging out, isn't it? And then everyone's like, yep. I was especially yup because I was about to, like, the point of falling asleep. My other teacher says, like, oh, I don't feel like teaching every day, so that doesn't really say that he doesn't feel like teaching. He always just, like, talking about how unenthusiastic we are, like, every day is what he talks about, not really him not wanting to teach. But just, oh my goodness, like, I even started this recording because, like, I just didn't feel like doing it, but I was like, I was bored at the same time, and I didn't really know what I want to be doing. I don't know. I still don't know what I want to be doing. In life, I don't know what I want to be doing. Nah, I got a decent plan with that, but I don't know. I'm always bored. And I feel like that's, like, the main problem with a whole lot of different people. And you just, like, I know what excites me. I know what I need to do to make myself not bored. Like, all video games and, like, a lot of different TV shows, like, I know for a fact will definitely, like, excite me for a while. That will, like, keep me very interested and, like, so on and so forth. But at, like, the same time, it's just like when you don't really feel like doing it. And I don't even know, like, why I don't feel like doing it. I just don't feel like doing it. I would definitely say that, like, a lot of people, at least have this problem even if they don't like fully realize it, honestly. Because like if you're just don't know what to be doing at times and you're just kind of like sitting there doing nothing, like I would honestly like I would say that that is just you being bored and not knowing what to do because of the fact that you are bored. And like that's honestly when I like waste a lot of time, is when I'm like doing something and I'm like half bored. Like I'm half entertained, but I don't feel like doing anything else, but I'm bored with what I'm doing then. And I know that what I can be doing would entertain me, but for whatever reason I'm sticking with what I'm half bored with. Or even if like when you just don't want to go, like with jobs and stuff. Like, when it comes to, like, my work, I don't care how bored I am. I can, like, go to my job and be fine. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but... Or, like, other people do have the same issue and, like, so on and so forth. Of course, my dog wants back in. But, like, I don't really know. I can definitely say that, yeah, I do, like, I want more out of life, but I think everyone really wants more out of life, so. Like, currently, just stuck in school, stuck here. YouTube is, it's moving at the snail's pace, but it's moving. And, like, same with, like, Twitch. I'm, like, happy I started both, and, like, don't get me wrong, but still. And just school is the most boring thing in the world. Like, I don't care what I'm doing, honestly. Like, even if I'm not entertained, I just want to be doing something. Like, as I was saying earlier, when it comes to, like, work, I am completely fine with, like, going to McDonald's, being bored as can be, and just doing my job and doing my job right. Like, I'm fine with that. And I don't really think that, like, I need to get all the most satisfaction in the world from, like, doing my job. Now, yeah, I'll be bored. But at, like, the same time, I think it's, like, in the lack of a better term, the best boredom. Like, whenever I go to work, if my friends, because I have friends that I work with, if they aren't there, then I'm bored out of my mind. You can tell that, like, I'm just in, like, a lackluster mood. But, like, I still get my job done. And... yeah, that's, like, really it when it comes to, like, work, anyway. But, like, but, like, I still get my job done. I'm fine with going back there every time. But then, like, whenever my friends are there, I generally have, like, a better time with friends. Like, no matter what I'm doing. Like, same with, like, Monster Hunter. Like, the main reason I have not played that game at all, like, alone. And whenever I do play it alone, it's generally, like, worse gameplay. It's because, like, I don't enjoy doing stuff, like, when I'm not with them. Did it glitch out? I swear to goodness. Well, that's nice. But yeah, like, I have a 10 times, like, more fun when I'm with friends. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I prefer to be with, like, friends and other people that I enjoy being around over, like, anything else. Like, I think that, yeah, a lot of people agree with other things, but yet I'm also very, like, a loner. Like, whenever it comes to actually getting out and doing stuff, I hate the idea of it, like, a ton. And I don't know why. Like, it's not even, like, with games, because I've gone to, like, events and things with my friends. Ew. Like, with my friends, and, like, I've had a good time, but, like, trying to get me out of the darn house in the first place to have the good time is what it's, like, pulling teeth. Like, it's, like, I don't know. I prefer to definitely be, like, alone in a lot of situations, too, though. And I'm very ass backwards. Holy... What the heck?
They've got me. Tenno, help.
What just happened? I think we got damaged by the Seiren. Where the heck was he? We revived everyone. Okay. Sure. Yeah, but I think we got damaged by the Seiren because nothing in that level could have killed me that fast. When things bug out. But, this is why defense missions are stupid. But, yeah, like, I don't know, that's just the way I am, I guess, when it comes to that, and I guess it's different for, like, every person. But I prefer to just be, like, doing something always. Like, there's never really a moment where I'm like, this is stupid, when I'm with, like, my friends, and I can get, like, super easily distracted. But at, like, the same time, I'm, like, in this half-bored state where I'm just, like, about everything. You know, like, the definition of What? It's, like, when it's okay. It's not good, not bad. It's just, And just, like... I don't know, like, I think I've, like, really always been this way to an extent. Like, I've always been just kind of bored with things for, like, a very long time, but at the same time, what the heck? Who took my energy?
Bleeding out.
And I think, like, everyone, to, like, an extent, gets just, like, really bored with the way things are, as I was saying. Like, I think it's a pretty common problem. But, like, I want to know how other people, like, really take the topic of boredom. Like, do you people do, like, the same thing as me, where, like, you want to be doing something and you know that this will either be more entertaining or less entertaining, but you just, like, you don't do it? Like, not procrastination, just, like, you know that either whatever you're about to be doing is boring, so you don't want to do it. Or that, like, right now you are just in a bored state, so you just don't feel like doing anything, though. Even though, like, that would prevent you from being bored. Because it's basically the definition of me. Like, I don't know if I'm alone when it comes to this, and I'm just a weird person. I would like to believe not, but potentially, honestly. It's just like, that's just how I feel, like, a lot. Like, not every day of, like, my entire life or anything like that. Like, not last couple of days when I've streamed Monster Hunter. I've like, really enjoyed it, and But like that's when I've been with friends and all, and as I said before, like I am generally like more happy when I am with friends than with not, or than than not having. Like I think most people in general like always try to like not just be with friends but like associate with others, like even shy people in general. If because I used to be like insanely shy when I was younger, when you like actually get talking with them and get them on the go, they will talk forever. Which I think honestly is like a good thing overall else, because like I don't think people like are really truly shy. Like, for me, I opened up, like, quite a bit, as I explained in, like, the McDonald's one. Like, my personality really started coming together once I started working at McDonald's and I started meeting other people. What in the world are you people doing? Oh, that was fast. And... yeah. I'm definitely getting on a bigger topic than just boredom. So, yeah. But that is how this video started. About being bored. But I think, like, being bored is just, like, the root of not what I was talking about earlier with, like, the shy people, that's for sure. But I think it is, like, the root of, like, just, like, people's, like, laziness and things like that. Like, honestly, I would say that, like, boredom is probably a part of the reason why people are lazy. Because, like, they're bored, and because of just, like, having the feeling of being bored makes them want to not do anything. Even though, like, as I was saying, I've said quite a few times, doing something is just what they want to do. It's like being bored is stinking just like a numbing agent. Now, yeah, this is not going to be the same for everyone. There are always people who differ from everyone else, like people that have different ideas. There's always that, like, outlining thing where, like, no specific person should be able to do this, and it will take a full team of 10, and then, like, you get this group of people that are capable of doing it as 5. Or, I don't know, like, males and can't do this, and females can't do that, and then you'll get, like, the one outlier of, like, each, where, like, the female can do the things that the male can do too. And by this I mean, like the test, whatever the heck it's called, where, like, a female is capable of, like, what's it called? Like, sitting down and, like, being able to touch something on, like, the ground with her nose. But it's a really weird thing. Just, like, look up things like that, or whatever the heck it's called. A female will be able to stand against the wall and be able to, like, bend completely over and pick up a chair and then actually, like, lift herself back up. But the male will not be able to, and this is because of, like, center of gravity. And he'll, like, grab the chair, but he won't be able to, like, pull himself back up straight. Like, that's what I'm trying to talk about, nothing else.
They've got me. Tenno, help.
What the hell? How did the mission fail? We revived him. I'm getting really confused at this mission. Did it bug out stinking again? Yeah, let me see something. Rescue, mobile defense. Like, everything else is pretty quick and easy if we can just get this mission done. This... I hate these event missions. They just take so long. Like, we've already been on this, like, single mission for, like, 20 minutes. That's enough time to get this done 2 times. And, like, glitching out twice is very annoying. Honestly, if it keeps going like this, I might actually just give up on this sortie.
Corpus are just a cult, worshipping money.
Okay, being bored. So I was saying there are like the outliers, because there's outliers in everything. But yeah, I hate being bored. And I would definitely say that probably a good amount of people agree with me. Ow, okay. Like, being bored is not fun. That it's like, in general, it is just like no one really wants to be this. No one's protecting the guy. And just, yeah, I don't know, like, just boredom is a part of life, and I fully understand that, but at the same time, like, god dang it, like, I am out of things to talk about now, with boredom. I really didn't expect this to, like, constantly keep failing. Maybe I will talk about paper and technology. Nah. But just what to talk about with boredom. As I was saying, like, I would like other opinions on it. Like, do you think that what I was talking about today with boredom is correct? That it prevents people from doing things and blah blah blah. Now, yeah, I will, like, understand, like, people do have different responses to owl. Like, what the hell was that? Where did my HP go? What just took out my entire HP? Really? I've had that move them before. And, like, you'd think that, like, videos and everything would keep me busy and prevent me from being boring, but, like, honestly, it's editing is pretty boring work. Editing is pretty boring work, and, like, with these daily sorties, as I said, like, I enjoy being with people. So, can you please get back into my ult, you stupid, stupid person who likes to do random things for no apparent reason. But like, editing is really boring. Like, usually I'm trying to, like, keep myself preoccupied with something else while I'm editing, because it is so boring. MOAs do too much damage. Why did I not grab anyone? Oh. Boop. So I want to know, like, why people get bored. Like, think of, like, the science behind it and name, or, like, the thing that happens in your brain when you are bored. Like, the memes of, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Like that to be like, this is your brain. This is your brain when you're bored. It causes a psychological effect, making you get distracted and lazy. But at the same time, this effect can be countered by the fitness grand pacer test. I forget whatever the heck it was. I have no idea what I even just said, or like fake called it. I guess I really did call it, but you know what I mean, like, fitness gram pacer test. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know how these people, like, made their own base out of a fallen, destroyed ship. That little tiny bump really can just stop my cue from going off. Oh, it's the gravity thing. Boom. Boom. God dang it. And just, yeah, da 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 da. No, that was only wave 6. And like that would be very, I'm willing to bet that there is like some sort of video on boredom that exists out there, but nonetheless, I want to see it. I want someone to like put a link in the description or something. Honestly, I don't even think I allow links. I could, I really don't know.
I'm down.
What? How? Excuse me? There wasn't even an enemy hitting me. I like how this boredom one has just been kind of off. What are boring things? There, that's what we can go with. What are things in life that are very boring? A lot of people would associate like reading the dictionary, reading in general. Jesus.
Bleeding out.
Yeah, I can see that you're bleeding out. And that gravity trap is literally just my second ability. Only mine is better. The heck is that? Quite a few. There are a lot of people that also like think reading is really fun. Me personally, it is insanely boring. But well, that's a bit of like a different topic. But like people, or like reading the textbooks. Oh my goodness. Even like our one teacher said, "Hey, if you ever have a problem falling asleep, read this chapter. It is definitely not a page turner." And I'm just like, "Well, nice to know. I haven't read a single thing in this book so far, but you know, I'll make sure to extra avoid that one." Looks like I'm finally gonna get this mission done. I always like wonder if these sorties are even like good ideas in the slightest. Like, oh, these topics are awful type deal. Because like I don't really know. I just kind of like make them a little while before. Sometimes I think of them ahead, but it's honestly not that rare. They're not that common.
They've got me. Tenno, help.
I'm helping. Yeah, look at my little maggots doing work. I like how they're called maggots too. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, things that are boring. My life. Nah. What? You were doing just fine a moment ago. You literally lost your entire health bar. I guess that's what happens when you have a stupid operator. God dang it, I put it inside his trap. Honestly, I really hate the Vabon trap. I prefer the gravity one. Like, honestly, in my opinion, it's the only really one worth getting. Or worth using.
Bleeding out.
If you could stop bleeding out, sir, that would be very appreciative. That would be very appreciated, not appreciative. I want more Oxium. But last wave. Let's do this. Finally. The heck? Isn't that a trap? Oh, it's the floating trap. My least favorite trap. How the heck did you get down, team? Y'all want to protect this son of a gun? Because I don't want to protect this son of a gun. $48,000 damage. Goodness, I love the Opticore. No flying away for you. And boop. And boop. And my face. What the hell? Where is he? Oh yeah, I was right next to me. Thank you, thank you. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I'm letting whatever happen right now because I have no idea. Gosh darn it, seeing a Bond Prime made me want to see a Nidus Prime again. Bam! Laser beam to the back. Laser beam to the back. And deado. Deaded. Finally! I've only been talking, for like over 30 minutes. Doing a single mission. Like, at least survivals are like 10 minutes long. These are like legitimately 20. It was like 20 minutes when we stinking started that one. They take so long to do 10 waves. It's ridiculous. They should not have those in the gosh darn sortie. And it's in like every other sortie. Or at least do like... Oh, ugh. I don't know. Annoying. Pet him with a puppet. The life of a dog has to be pretty boring because there's plenty of time where I'm just kind of like... I don't ignore my dogs or anything like that because like I'm going to feed them. I need to do things like that. But there's like so much time out of like every day that I am not spending time with them. And like they just lay down and sleep so much. And like even when you're petting them, like how do you enjoy laying down and letting me pet you?
The enemy is on high alert.
Yeah, I know that they also enjoy like running around and playing that way, but like still, like, honestly, most people don't really spend that much time doing that. Like, even any dog owners, like, yeah, there's a lot of them that are, like, pretty active. But even then, like, besides the daily walks,
Hurry up.
there isn't,
The bypass is done. Go.
like, I hear a lot of, like, dog owners, and, like, that's their go-to. Oh, my God, let me fall. Thank you. That's, like, their go-to thing. Like, oh, I take them on daily walks. Is that all? Well, yeah. Why would I do anything else? These?
Here are the holding cells. Search each one for the hostage.
Woo!
thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Well, you thought wrong.
Hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Will you take care of the rest now?
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
No, because we have no reason to fight.
They've brought in reinforcements.
A Bursa. Hello. Oh, it's the gravity fields. I haven't even seen these till now.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location. We've been
Boop.
locked out. Let's override the security.
Boop. Hey, bud. Here, I'll give you my secondary.
Override successful. Let's get going.
Dang, man, I was one off. At least the other guys did the override. Yeah, you use those red guns wisely. It's a really weird colored Nidus. I don't like it. Can we just hurry up with this extraction? Oh my god! Thank you!
Mission complete. The captive has been liberated. You will
But
be
what?
rewarded.
What other animals? Well, this would probably be pretty boring. Hell, any animal in a zoo. Oh my goodness! Like, I understand. Like, yeah, you're getting fed free food. I don't think that, but free food, but and all that jazz. But like, oh my goodness, you must be bored. You are stuck in the same place, 24/7, 365. In case you do not know what that means, it means 24 hours for 7 days a week for 365 days out of the year. You do not leave, you do not move. The only time you leave is death or sickness, and even then, probably death. Like any animal that's either like stuck in a zoo or like a house pet, such as like a dog,
This is a
has to
wild
be
transmission.
bored out
You
of
must
their
defend payloads and defend your
mind.
applications while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this
I
without
love running through enemies, so
Okay.
it slows
Ready
me
to
down.
blast these machines into spare parts?
Really? Really?
terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
I like how it just like disappears out of your hand but doesn't actually go anywhere, and then when it comes back it like just places here in like the floor. Wow. I jump over it just to get hit by it anyway. Oh, that guy has the plasma thing. The heck? What is that? That keeps exploding thing. I think that's the
Still
lens.
working on it. Continue to defend.
There's the Arcoplasmor. From the other Nidus. 24 seconds. Yeah, luckily, none of these will take even nearly as long as the first one did.
We are finished.
Ow, ow, ow. Don't you do it. Don't. They did it.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
I would consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
can't believe he didn't get shot to hell. Oh, like, really? That should not do 400 damage on each burst of those. Like, that is just a wee bit excessive. Honestly, but I would have just left us.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Because, like, if you have the thing, you need to start that right away.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
What the? Didn't even put it in the gosh darn thing.
Tenno. This will take a moment.
Just play. Oh, people. I don't understand. I guess I get, like, back on the topic of boredom. I've been off of it for probably about a mission or so. Sorta. I'm talking about, like, animal boredom. Which I guess is boredom because I'm being very general. Even though I've kind of associated something with boredom, that it's just like my own personal thoughts, and I actually have no idea if it really is being bored or anything.
Still working on it.
And well, that's just how it goes with me. So I guess I'm kind of like projecting myself onto you people in a sense, which I don't really fully like the idea of that, but not in like the people sense. That's the thing that I have like a problem with, that I have with like Monster Hunter, is the fact that like you have a silent protagonist. I hate it. Like, that's just to help you project yourself onto him, but I think it's just bad. Like, I don't agree with it at all. Like,
Keep moving.
I'm not gonna say that, like, I don't think it doesn't help with the projection bit, but, like, even so.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
I don't think it's fully necessary to... I think it's fully necessary to just make them silent just because. It's like the same thing that Destiny 2 did that I did not like nor appreciate. The simple fact of like just having the silent protagonist whenever they, and like when they try to talk to him and he's just like, yeah, yep, like that makes a lot of sense. Why? Just because, but he doesn't actually like say any words. Oh, what the hell?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Well, I am not very grateful. I haven't been trying to stack at all this one, so... Why, hello there, entire group of enemies that can fit in a map at a single time.
Mission complete.
Honestly, I have no idea how many enemies can fit in a map at a single time. That's probably pretty damn close. Maybe not. But... yeah, the topic of boredom is coming to an end. I didn't get sick or bored of the topic. I just wasn't expecting the first mission to take 40 minutes. And the last two missions to take 10 minutes together.
Complete. Excellent
Like
work,
they...
Tenno.
of course. I get a sculpture. What else? What else would I want? Nothing. I don't want anything else than the lowest possible reward. A sculpture. Which is literally just like saying, oh, you get endo, but less of it. Like from the normal because endo is another reward, but these things only give you like 3,000 something for selling them, when the other thing gives you 4,000 something. Or I think it's only like 4,000. Yes. And let's place this in here. And now that I have an Amber Star, I'll throw that into this one, which has almost been completed, and now will be completed. There you go. Yeah, that only gives like 3,450. 3,450. The other reward is 4,000 even. But look at all these things that I have. Okay, I have 4, 8, 12, 14. I have 14 statues. Now, yes, quite a few of them aren't finished, about 5. And this one's a bit of a lower form of the statue, or a different statue, not that type. But nonetheless, 14.
I have not taken any.
Okay. Thank you all very much for watching. Sorry that the topic kind of got a little crazy with how long the first mission took. But, you know, things happen. I bid you all adieu. Goodbye.